just thinking about the other day. I was out doing some shopping, for some halal meat and whatnot, and I noticed there was a guy in there, handing out little packets, little, I forget what you call them, but little brochures or whatnot, little folding, papers about Islam in a Muslim meat store. So at first I was thinking why are you handing out dawah material to Muslims? Didn't make no sense to me. Then I thought about it. I realized, the area that we in, there was a masjid in the area, that's got a lot of, I guess you'll say, controversy going around it. I don't know what goes on in there, so I never go in there because, I've heard a lot of things from a lot of people that I hold their word highly. So I don't know what they do in there. I don't go in there, and that's just that. But that's not even what I'm talking about. But I figure maybe that's why he's handing out these dawah information in front of at this place, because it's so close to this particular masjid. Maybe he's trying to get the material to these brothers. He can get them back on the hawk, back on the truth or whatnot. Because that would make sense. But it just started me thinking, how come Muslims, we got a lot of Muslims out here that's, constantly giving dawah to other Muslims. That's kind of weird to me. Where I work, I walk around, I work in kufi, I've worn throws to work. I've worn the little Pakistani outfits to work and whatnot. Take off every Friday. I don't take off, but I leave every Friday, go to Juma, come back. It's pretty much known throughout the store. Omar is a Muslim. Nobody gives me a problem about it. People just are usually curious. So recently there have been a couple additions, a couple more Muslims working with me. And I noticed that sometimes we'll get to talking about some hadiths or some of Islam, and these brothers will just be talking my head off about stuff I already know. I'm always open to learn new things in the deen and whatnot, but it's like sometimes these brothers, they just get in and they're just going hard, and I'm listening because I love to hear about the deen. But then let's say a non-Muslim walks up into the conversation and they just get quiet, and they kind of wait for the person to walk off, stop and try to see what they want, and then walk off before they start the conversation. I'm like, subhanallah, isn't that the person that we should really be talking to, trying to, teach a little bit about Islam? They walked up on the conversation. Most likely they heard what we was talking about, and then we just gonna stop. They walk off, and then you want to start back talking about it. I mean, it's just kind of weird to me. You gotta, it's every Muslim's responsibility to give dawah, to teach Islam to the people. So, why are you standing there talking my head off about something that I already believe in fully and that I practice on a daily basis? I'm not the poster boy for Islam. I'm not, the best Muslim out there, that you ever seen, but, alhamdulillah, who is? But at the same time, why are you talking my head about it? We got these, Christian or whatever, just walked into the conversation and stopped and listen, and you don't want to talk about it no more. Or they walking around, they giving me these secret salams. You know what the secret salams is? Like what? Like what? So, oh, oh, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Speak up, bro. Give me my proper salams, man. I mean, what? This is America. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody is prosecuting Muslims in America. We're not getting thrown up under buses or, and not hanging us, throwing us in jail for practicing the deen, man. Speak up. Say what you got to say, man. You can do anything in this country. This country's not holding you back from practicing your deen. Certain elements of it is hard because of the lifestyle that they live in this country. But quit hiding, Muslims. Stand up. Expose the Islam. Let people know. People always, because these people don't have no problem telling you what Islam is, whether it's right or wrong. What they tell you, they don't have no problem telling you what Islam is. But we sitting around, like we have nothing to say on the subject when we the ones that should be doing the teaching. I don't understand that. Somebody asks you them tough questions, yeah, don't shy away from them to ask you, about jihad. What is jihad? Tell them what jihad is. And don't just tell them that little weak, version of about, your inner, the battle with your inner self and all that, the greater jihad. Yes, that is one part of the jihad. And, to my understanding, it was called the greater part. But you can't leave out the fighting part. That makes it seem like you're up to something. I tell the whole truth. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with what we believe. We live in a country that's not going to throw you in jail for telling somebody what you believe. Tell them what you believe. They ask you about Al-Qaeda, Taliban. Tell them how you feel about Al-Qaeda and Taliban. Because majority of people I know, I don't know nobody who supports Al-Qaeda or, any terrorist organization. I don't know no extremists. I don't know nobody that knows an extremist. It's not just because I'm black, because I hang with, Muslims from Africa, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, India, Hispanic Muslims, but I don't know no extremists, and I don't know no terrorists. And I don't support no extremists, and I don't support no terrorists, and I don't support no suicide bombing. So if you ask me, I'm going to let you know what it is. Ask me about plural marriage. I'm going to tell you. Quit hiding from these people, man. You're making yourself look like you upset. Making yourself look like you can't be trusted. That's all I got to say, man. Man up. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.